Every June, the world explodes in rainbows and celebration. But have you ever stopped to wonder, why June? And what's the real story behind all the glitter and parades? Turns out, it's a lot more than just a party. It's a rebellion. And it started with a single night that changed history forever. Hey there, Urban Heralders. Every June, our feeds, our streets, and even our coffee cups are awash in rainbows. It's Pride Month, and while it's a beautiful, joyful time for many, a lot of people still wonder, why June? What's the big deal? Well, at the Urban Herald, we believe understanding history is key to understanding our present and shaping our future. Today, we're not just scratching the surface. We're digging deep into the very roots of Pride, exploring its electrifying origins, its profound significance, and why, even in 2025, it's not just a celebration, but a vital act of remembrance and resistance. This isn't just a history lesson, it's the story of how an uprising forged a global movement. To truly grasp Pride, we have to go back to a time, not so long ago, when simply being openly LGBTQ+ was literally illegal in many places. The 1960s were rife with discrimination, violence, and constant threats of arrest. Gay bars, like New York City's Stonewall Inn, were often the only safe spaces, but even they were routinely raided by police. But then, in the early hours of June 28, 1969, at the Stonewall Inn, something unprecedented happened. Instead of dispersing, the patrons, many of them trans women of color, like Marsha P and Sylvia Rivera, fought back. This wasn't just a bar brawl. It ignited days of protests, known now as the Stonewall Uprising. These weren't riots, folks. They were a rebellion against systemic oppression. Marsha and Sylvia, they weren't just there, they were on the front lines, leading the charge. They went on to co-found STAR, providing shelter for homeless trans youth. Their legacy reminds us that Pride's roots are deeply intersectional, centering the most marginalized voices. Just 1 year after Stonewall on June 28, 1970, thousands marched from the Stonewall Inn to Central Park for Christopher Street Liberation Day, the very first Pride Parade. It sparked similar marches across the U.S., marking a new era of visible activism. What began as a protest has exploded into a global phenomenon. Today, Pride parades on every continent blend joyous celebration with powerful advocacy. They are acts of visibility, solidarity, and ongoing protest. They commemorate the brave souls of Stonewall, make LGBTQ+ people seen and heard, demand equality, and affirm vibrant identities. And central to this celebration is the rainbow flag, designed by Gilbert Baker at Harvey Milk's request in 1978. Each color originally had a meaning: red for life, orange for healing, yellow for sunlight, green for nature, blue for serenity, and violet for spirit. It's a powerful symbol, but it's not the only one. We now have incredible flags for trans, bi, progress, and intersex pride, each representing the beautiful diversity within our community. Stonewall didn't happen in a vacuum. Earlier groups like the Mattachine Society had been quietly fighting for rights since the 50s. But Stonewall supercharged everything, inspiring organizations like the Gay Liberation Front. This energy translated into decades of activism, legal battles, and cultural shifts. And the progress has been incredible. Decriminalization, marriage equality in over 30 countries, growing recognition of non-binary identities. But here's the crucial part. The fight is far from over. Just in 2025, while some countries like Greece and Thailand make strides in marriage equality, others like Ghana are passing laws further criminalizing LGBTQ+ people. In the US, we're seeing hundreds of anti-trans bills. The return of certain political figures brings renewed threats. This isn't just about politics, It's about human lives. The rise in violence, the legislative pushbacks, it all underscores why Pride remains essential. It's a vivid reminder that progress is never guaranteed and vigilance is paramount. So what's Pride's modern significance? It's about visibility, making LGBTQ+ people seen and understood. It's about community building, creating safe spaces where everyone belongs. And it's about education, combating ignorance and prejudice. Now, a quick note on corporate involvement. You see those rainbow logos everywhere in June, right? That's not always genuine. It's often rainbow washing, brands using Pride for profit without real action. The community is increasingly demanding real allyship, donations, inclusive policies, and year-round support, not just a seasonal facade. And that brings us to allyship. Being an ally is crucial. It means listening, learning, speaking up against discrimination, supporting LGBTQ+ organizations, and amplifying queer voices. It's an active, year-round commitment, not just a label you wear in June. You don't have to be LGBTQ+ to celebrate Pride or make a difference. You can support LGBTQ+ organizations with donations or by volunteering. Educate yourself, read, watch, listen. Be an active ally in your daily life. Attend local Pride events if you can, or simply support LGBTQ+ businesses and artists. Because at its core, Pride Month is a vibrant reminder that in June 1969, brave individuals at the Stonewall Inn finally said enough to oppression. Their courage ignited a global movement. Pride isn't just a month, a parade, or a flag. It's a year-round commitment to equality, dignity, and love for everyone, everywhere. It's a celebration of how far we've come, a remembrance of those we've lost, and a rallying cry for the work that remains. Whether you're marching, supporting, or simply learning more, you're part of this ongoing story. From all of us at the Urban Herald, happy Pride this June and every day after. Let's keep pushing forward. Want to dive deeper into LGBTQ+ history, explore more Pride flags, or understand how to be a better ally? Visit theurbanherald.com for the full article and more insightful content. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell for more engaging intellect from the Urban Herald. And we'd love to hear from you. What does Pride Month mean to you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going.